This is part 2 in our series of the introduction to quad lugs. We're getting ready to start our build, and the first thing we need to do is our arms, our motor arm lugs. We need to drill a couple of holes in them. Because of the molding process, we have one hole right in this area that is not drilled yet. Then we have one hole right here and one hole here that we need to drill. And to do that, it's really simple. And I like to do this before I start assembling everything just because it's a lot easier now. So to drill the hole in this area, let me get a little bit closer shot here. Let's see. Okay. In this area right here, we're going to use a 9/64 bit. So the real nice thing about this is that this area right here on this adjustment arm acts as a bit guide. So what we'll do, we've set this on top, hold it down, tight here, and we're going to run the drill through. So we'll get our 9/64 bit, kind of hard to say that, and we'll keep this pulled snug. And I'm sorry, I had the wrong bit. Let me get the right one. Anyway, 9/64 bit, and we'll put it in, and we'll go ahead and drill it through. Now this is some pretty tough stuff, this reinforced nylon. So you want to make sure you have a good sharp bit. And we'll go ahead and drill it through and just kind of take the time. There it went through. And we'll go ahead and back it out. And then clean out this inside. Now you'll be able to see, and we'll go ahead and put this back through. There we go. And we'll run it through with our hand. There, it's all the way through, and it's right here where your screw can run through. So that's the first hole. The second one we're going to go ahead and do, and you'll see later on in the build video that this area right here of what I call the pan, these screws here are going to go into this hole that we're going to be drilling, and it's also going to be going through this this cross piece wood here. Let me go ahead and back it back out. This cross piece here, that kind of locks everything into locks everything together and gives a really strong build. And you can see underneath, it's going to be going right through this area here. Okay, so let's get our 1/8 inch bit, and be at the right one. Get our 1/8 inch bit, and we put it through here. There's where the seam is on the mold. You can see when you have the seam there, and it's the up at the top. It's visible just a little bit right there. Anyway, whenever you hold your bit, it's a good guideline to hold your bit this way to keep it straight, is just to line it up with that same line right here. And so we'll do that. And then we hold it level the opposite way. And then we're going to go ahead and drill that one. And there we go. Later on in the build, this might make a little bit more sense as to why we're doing this. But it's definitely needed, and it'll be used. And it works great. So I just go ahead and usually ream out the holes with the bit by hand just to make sure everything's good. Now we're going to have an 1/8 inch bit, so we're using a 9/64 for this hole, and we're using a 1/16 inch for this, and we're going to use an 1/8 inch for this hole. And this hole here is the one we're going to use to put the screw in to hold the leg on, or the landing gear, I'm sorry. So that hole's going to be in this area. Now, there's no rule of where it needs to go. Usually, halfway in between is a good one. This piece here goes in quite a ways. Actually, it goes in about that far. It's about 3/4 of an inch. But anyway, I usually come up about a 1/2 inch here and in the middle here. And if you want all your screws, facing the outside, take that in consideration whenever you drill your holes, or you drill it from both sides. I usually only drill it from one because, again, we put the 5/8 wood screw in, and it's very adequate to hold this. But just pay attention to orientation if you want them all on the same, on the outside or the inside, however you want it. So anyway, we're going to get our 1/8 inch drill bit, and we're going to go up, about a 1/2 inch, 3/8 of an inch, 1/2 inch, and then in the middle this way of it. So we'll do that, and let's see here. Let's get it going the right way. And you can mark these if you want to. The best way I found to mark them is actually with a piece of tape. And I take my time doing this. And I probably could have a sharper bit. In fact, let me grab a sharper bit. And let's see, let's get this one out. Okay. A lot better. After you drill so many holes in this reinforced nylon, the bits do, I've drilled quite a few with these bits, and but after 15, 20, 25 of these, the bits do start dulling up. It's that tough. So anyway, there's a hole there, and the screw is going to go through there. And so, like I was saying before, probably the best way to mark this, if you want to, just get a piece of tape. And what I don't do, if I'm gonna put it 3/8, I'll cut it 3/8 wide, put the tape on there, and then center it up, and you have the identical hole on every one of them. Anyway, that's it for prepping this. Do it to the other 3, and we'll be ready to start putting this quad together. Sorry for the trash here. This constitutes the kit for that we sell for this quad, and it's in a 480 range, 480 millimeter range. It's about 19 inch from motor center to motor center. So this is the kit for that, and with the body and arm wood. This is the landing gear. This is also the body here, and then we have the deck, and we have the our pan. I'm sorry, and the deck ply. All the wood that we furnish with our kits is rather basswood, so it's a good quality wood, and it's being milled for us to get some pretty close tolerances on these pieces here. So anyway, when we're done, this is going to wind up being this, and it flies very, very, very well. I think you're going to like it. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you on part 3. Thank you. Oh, come and see us at quadlugs.com, and please subscribe if you like this, and it enable you to get a tag on the rest of them coming up. Thank you very much.